Joining us now is Dr. Lisa Kang. How are you?
Good.
Good. So we're in your dental office, which I have to say, in all the places I've ever visited, is the most beautiful.
Thank you.
So you're here right across the street from St. Patrick's Cathedral,
Correct.
right off of Fifth Ave. You're like in the heart of Manhattan.
That's correct.
How did you choose this location, or did it kind of find you?
I think it found me.
Okay.
I was in between jobs, and the former owner of the practice had a job um, opportunity that was enlisted on Indeed, and I had to go through hoops, and I was one amongst five that were the finalists, and then I actually took the train out to do an in-person interview with the doctor in Long Island, and because he didn't want to come into the city, and then I got the position.
So he originally had this office space.
Correct.
So there was a dentist that had this office space.
Correct.
And then he was, I guess selling his practice or creating an opportunity for someone else to share in his practice.
Right.
And he didn't really want to come to New York City anymore.
No.
Okay, so here you were, you applied for the position, interviewed out in Long Island. You come into Manhattan and find out that you're right across the street from St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Yes.
It's a great place.
Yes.
Because there's tons of food around here, there's great shopping.
Exactly.
And it's a fun place to be.
Absolutely. We're across the street from Rockefeller Center. There's Radio City, obviously St. Patrick's Cathedral. So we are literally in the heart of Manhattan.
Now, are most of your clients, do they work here in
Correct.
the city? And so during their lunch hour, they're coming or?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And we tend to be as efficient as possible. So when they come in and out, their lunch break is enough time for a quick cleaning, a checkup, x-rays, whatever they might need. And especially because we're so close to Grand Central Station, people from Pennsylvania, Connecticut, in the tri-state area basically is who I
commute in, right?
Correct.
That's so wonderful. That's such a great idea. So you've been in this location for 5 years, but your dental start happened a long, long time ago. I want to know about when you were at school and how you found yourself in a dental office of some sort.
Yes.
Okay.
So it started in undergrad in LA. I actually was doing a work study at the USC Dental School. That's where I went for undergrad. And then I happened to also see this job ad for a front office in Santa Monica for an oral surgeon's assistant. And so I started working there on weekends. And fortunately, one of the assistants was moving back to Seattle. And so they offered me a full-time assisting job. So I have had every job in the dental space. I've worked the front office answering phones. I've worked in the back office as an assistant. I also went to hygiene school and finished my hygiene degree in 2 years. And then I went on to dental school.
It was really a good idea because that way you kept it all in the same, it was all relevant.
Exactly.
So you got all this great experience that then when you had your own practice, you're like, oh, I can feel comfortable helping
Absolutely.
someone learn the ropes of that particular thing.
Exactly.
That's really exciting. Now, this office in particular, you have so many, I guess, are they called suites? What are those called? What do you have?
Operatories.
Okay, operatories.
Right.
So how many operatories do you have?
We have 7 ops.
Okay.
And currently I am working out of 2. And so I have 4 other dentists that also work in the same space. And I call them our roommates because we share the space even though they are
Nice.
separate practices from us.
Understood. So it's a collaborative kind of effort.
Correct.
So maybe if someone's case is like maybe not their specialty, you can always like talk to your friends.
Exactly.
I love that idea. That's a
Yeah.
really good idea.
Yeah.
We do that kind of in our production industry, and I know a lot of artists also do that. So it's like, oh wait, I need a paintbrush. Anybody got a paintbrush, right? So you
Exactly.
can say, oh, I need this tool or something like that.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
So you have great friends. You're all collaborating. You
Yes.
each have your own practice, and you're very flexible in terms of when somebody can come in.
Absolutely.
What is your favorite tool that you have? Like a piece of equipment that you say, you know what? I'm so glad somebody invented that. And what does it do?
I'm going to say the mirror.
Okay.
Because no matter how good a dentist is, if it looks good to the dentist, it doesn't really matter. It
Okay.
has to look good to the actual individual, the patient. So if the patient has an issue, if the patient has a problem, they can themselves find it in their own mirror. And if they have any things that they want to change, whatever it might be, they can also take a photo, which is the second best, I think,
Okay.
because you're able to see different angles in a photo as opposed to when you're looking in a mirror just straight on.
So have you
Yeah,
helped create like amazing smiles? Are you proud of your work?
absolutely.
I can
That's
tell that
one
you
of the
are.
things that I love about dentistry is delivering healthy smiles. I do offer Invisalign as a treatment here, so just going through the process and seeing how people honestly they transform in front of my eyes, it is the best feeling.
Yeah, Invisalign, for the audience that doesn't know, they are like these clear, almost like retainers in a way, and they
Correct.
move them ever so slightly,
Correct.
step by step by
Right.
step.
They're called clear aligners,
Okay.
and there are other companies out there, but you're right. It's each aligner is specifically made to move the teeth, maybe zero point 0.1, maybe zero point 0.2 millimeters, and it's done very slowly and in a very accurate way so that we can deliver the smiles that the patients actually can anticipate and they can actually see before they actually finish Invisalign due to their technology.
Beautiful. Now, do you also offer traditional things? Because I said I would be willing.
Absolutely.
So for today, Dr. Lisa, it was raining, right? And I knew coming into the city, I was like, oh, I brought my hair dryer in the car and all these other things. And I said to myself, I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll do something different where it won't matter if my hair looks pretty or not, because maybe I'll go under the water, as they say. So we decided it might be nice to also dispel some of the fears that people
Absolutely.
have when they come here.
Sure.
Okay.
I will tell you a secret.
Yes.
I am super afraid of dentists.
You are.
I am, and of needles. And I try to, because I have this fear,
Right.
I try to extend a little bit more courtesy, just a little bit
Oh.
more like a helping hand, as opposed to, wearing the white coat and being the dentist that people would fear. I would rather approach you like a friend or maybe a mentor so that I can show you, again, that comes up mirror, and I
Yes.
can show you how to help yourself and arm my patients with the actual tools so that they can have the healthiest mouth, a beautiful smile, but they're actually doing it themselves as opposed to needing me as like a
Oh, that
leader.
makes sense. I like that idea. So it's almost like when you go get like your hair or your makeup done, or it's like more of a beauty treatment. So you're treating someone's mouth as if it's a beauty extension of their face.
Absolutely. It's
I totally get
beauty
your,
through health.
yeah, I totally get your thought process.
Yeah.
Oh, so that makes it not scary at all. It's the same as if you just put on eyeshadow, you're just taking care of this part of your mouth.
Exactly. And everyone brushes their teeth, hopefully,
Yeah, I
every
did
day.
today. I did today
Hopefully.
twice because I knew I was
Good.
coming to see you. I was like, oh, scrub, scrub, scrub.
Yes.
Did my tongue. I did the whole thing.
So what I do is just an extension of that. So
Okay.
it shouldn't be fearful. You shouldn't be fearful. You shouldn't be scared. It is. I try to be as gentle as possible. I have heard that I have really soft hands. I don't know if that's
Oh.
the truth, but when I approach someone to do a cleaning, I always approach a patient with the mindset as a hygienist because that's what I went to school for first. And I know people are less fearful of their hygienist than they are of the dentist.
I know. I
So
wonder what. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a weird dichotomy there because I feel like some hygienists do some damage when they're treating their patients.
Yes, but not here. But not
Not
here.
here,
Not
absolutely
here.
not.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing too. It's like when you can go to someone that has that gentle, upbeat, positive attitude and kindness toward you, it makes all the difference in the world.
Absolutely.
So that's what sets your dental practice apart.
I think so.
I think so too. Well, stay tuned because guess what? I'm doing it because I don't know. Why not? Stay tuned.